We should be live.
Yep, there we go. Awesome. Check out that interface. First of all,
Thank you.
I know y'all can see it now. Crypto Buddy smashing it for us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. This is only episode 2, and look, big facelift since then. We're really going to try to do this more actively and try to give more frequent updates whenever we can. I see that the chat for me is up. Is there any way we can take that off? You see where our names are to the right?
Yep, I should be able to do that for you. See if you can.
That way we can just have a full screen.
Yeah, I will work on it.
Or if we made it small. But either way, um, thank everyone who's here joining us. We're trying to build up all the channels, so make sure you hit follow, subscribe on the YouTube. I'm also trying to build up the Twitch stream, so go ahead and hit subscribe on that. I want to do a little giveaway for new followers on that, so you get a chance to win some Sidekick. That's what I'd like to do, so we're going to see what we can do about it. Um, oh, I see you're editing it. All right, all good.
Oh,
All right, so
you've got to minimize it. I think if you hover over the D, it will say minimize.
oh, I see, I see. Awesome. Well, the new year is here. I guess that's a good way to start their episode. So, how was your New Year's, brother?
Yeah, it's good. Just chilled out at a friend's house, had a few drinks, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. Saw in the new year.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
about you?
no, same. It was pretty chill for the most part. Had some fireworks, like I was telling you earlier, and our trash bin caught on fire. So that was an interesting way to start the new year. But it was safe. We got to it fast, and we took care of it. And then, like 5 minutes later, the firemen came up. So I'm glad we did what we did. All right.
Nice.
So, you want to hop in straight into the market condition?
Yeah, let's look at
See
the
what
Bitcoin then.
So we're going to start with the granddaddy of them all, the BTC. Um, let me go into the hourly so I can get a better idea. All right, so we have been trading from here to here for a while. What day is that? So it's since what? Almost December, but it goes back way back. So we've actually been bouncing for a while, like after we got rejected from up here, which is it was like the 16,800 area, and even then we traded sideways for a long time until a breakout here. So one of the things I tell a lot of traders to look out for is when you start seeing this consistency of just like springy pattern is what it looks like, a spring to me. So like whenever you just keep tightening a spring, what's going to happen? It's just going to break out one way, right? So that's the same concept when I look at trading, when I start seeing a lot of sideways movement. So like, for example, here, like this is just coiling up until eventually there was a move from that area down here. And I think just like in the morning around like 3 a.m., we had a breakout out of this range for the first time. And we went, I think, from the lows like 16 over here on this exchange, it was 16,313,
Yeah.
and strong support, strong support. The next candle was immediately bought back, and I mean, as you can see, it started to rally up. So that was the bottom for for this new trading trend we're going into right now. It did top off at like 16,758. So now I'm going to start going into the smaller time frames to get an idea of exactly where we've been heading. Yeah, so here's the clear uptrend reversal. Broke out of this. We still haven't retested it. That's something I like to look for. Usually what happens after a breakout, if this one doesn't keep going, they'll break out and try to retest this. And, we either fall back into this trend or do a nice little W and continue. Right now, based on what I'm looking at, in my opinion, it's looking to get back into this trading zone from like a couple weeks ago. So same old trading sideways, but It's like for me, it's feeling a little bottomish. I see a lot of people talking about potential one more move down this quarter, and it's possible. I still do think it's possible. But this is giving me the vibes back. What year did I get in? I can't remember the year. I think it was like 2018, where it just could not get over 10K. Like for 2 years, we'd go test 10K and we'd break back down, and it's like sideways trading for forever. And this is what I'm getting the vibe with in the $16,000 area. It's the same kind of thing where we're just trading like sideways. We have a bunch of things happening, like on the economy level. So with the recession probably coming in, if we're still like, I think we're in it. I keep hearing people think that they think it's coming, and also with the inflation, like those two just go hand in hand. And Bitcoin is showing the history of it right now. So that's kind of where I'm going with it. I think that we're due for a reversal. Um, I don't know if this is it. We might like get one more, but yeah, from there, I think we're going to go start testing, trying to retest the 20K. 20K is such a like big psychological price level that many people just cannot, wait for it to see it happen. They feel like that is the official overturn of the market when we just go past the 20K mark again. What do you think, crypto buddy?
Yeah, no, I think
Should
yeah,
we
getting
get
to
the
that
market?
20k mark is very important. Um, I still think personally we could trade sideways for a long time though.
How
I
much
think
longer do you think?
I reckon another month
Another
or two.
month? See, that's short for me. I think the max we could go is for 2 years. I think maybe no, a year and a half.
Yeah.
That's where I'm about. Yeah, I think we got max like a year and a half before we start seeing the next big rally. Um, that it just goes in hand with the Bitcoin halving. And for me, that's been one of the biggest things that I'm just like make the biggest play because it's stay consistent.
Do you reckon
And
do you reckon it will go straight to 20 and trade sideways at the 20 then, or do you reckon it will sort of hit around the 30 zone and trade there?
I bet you'll do the 20 first. I think the 20 let me see if I can get into the higher time frame because the 20 was like what the max we jumped out the first rally. That's going to go into like the daily probably. Yeah, let's wait a minute. So, oh wow, does it even go back on this chart? There's no way it doesn't have the history for that. Huh, wow. Let's see a little pony. Check the monthly. Or maybe it's just oh yeah, it's just on this Binance. It's because we're not on the actual BTC one, so I think this one will show it. But yeah, it's so minuscule because we forget. We forget. Like, and this is the reason why I love Bitcoin. Um, Not just because it's an asset that you can make money if you hold. It's, in my opinion, it's one of the fastest assets to make some life-changing money than any of the other like sectors we have. Stocks is going to take you years to even maybe get a 2x. Um, in crypto, it's and like again, it's from even from experience. Like I've never seen anything where I can put my money in and make so many X's in X amount of months, days, week, whatever it may be, right? Um, it fits all the profiles. So once you're able to understand the technology, investing in it becomes easy, in my opinion. It's no longer about the speculative aspect of it. We're just waiting for price appreciation. It's like, well, I believe in technology. So, I'll kind of go over it right here. This was like before no one believed in it. Then we got into the first time it hit 20K, right? I think I got in around this time when just like everybody else, you hear about Bitcoin and you're like, I should have bought some. Get in, and I go through a bear market. Um, I remember seeing the bottom, and sorry, I'm doing some text or something. I remember seeing the bottom and like talking to everybody, even my family, being like, "Hey guys, it's time to kind of hop in. I know this is something you don't understand, but it's something I've really looked into, and I think it's a technology that's here to stay. And this is such a like a discount. We're not going to get one from like 20K. Like I think it was like 3,800. and then it rallied up to like 14K, and then Corona happened, which you know this does happen like about every 10 years where something happens, some whether it be like a disease or something that kind of hits the global economic level. And I don't think even Bitcoin was expecting that. So we corrected and we almost hit back to that, that level.
You sure that was then?
Yeah, because I remember, because see, look, this was
Oh,
the
yeah,
top. So
2020. Yeah,
this was,
yeah.
and then I remember COVID happened and it just crushed. I remember I was actually watching it live and I've never seen anything like this. Binance like halted their exchange, like everything was being halted, and I've never seen like the price of Bitcoin just crash. Like I don't know, it was like remember if you've seen some movies where like there was like the stock market people trading in that building and they're all like screaming, like trying to bid left and right. That's what it felt like. It felt like what is going to happen to the price of Bitcoin? Can it, like, I actually thought, could it go to zero? Like, it is just not stopping. And luckily, unfortunately, there was a little centralized power that came in and hit the switches. And they're like, well, we got to stop this right now and see if we can get it to bottom out. And sure enough, it did. And we were on the biggest rally we've ever seen. And it's the same thing happens. So just like the previous one, you get the rally, you get rejected, and you get one more retest to make people think we're going to do it again. And then you go through a bear market. So here's this pattern right here is the first loop. And then it goes down, boom, the retest, and then boom. So it's literally this pattern, but it's like, look how minuscule that looks now. Because also what happens is after we get the new all-time high, we never really go below it again. It's always a higher like thing. So this is this what we're looking at right now, and maybe a couple years will look like this when the new pattern prints, and we're all going to look back at this recording and remember when we're like, oh, Bitcoin was at 16,000 back
I remember when it did that first when it first dropped and it hit I think it hit around about 3,000 again in that bit that you were saying that you needed to buy at.
then.
Um,
Before the like the first bottom, and then before COVID.
yeah, yeah, well, I think it hit around about 3,000. That first drop there. Go down to left, 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 left. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, down here hit 3,000 around here, I think.
yep,
Yeah,
3,177.
I was sat there with my friend and our credit card, and we was like, "Oh, should we just buy like 10 grand?"
Oh my
And we
goodness.
didn't. I know. We've
Uh,
been kicking ourselves with that ever since. We had 14 grand like on this credit card to just be like, "Oh, we could buy a load."
yeah, I think if I was able to buy on credit card, I probably would have, but our banks don't allow that. So, we'll see. Um, but yeah, I mean, look, that looks pretty bottom out. Like, how much more can we go? You know, 10K is probably, even then, I don't think we'll hit them. Like, 10K is like really low.
Does
But
10K retest that first bull run then?
10K will retest like forever. Like, we'll retest probably 10K is like right here. And like these candles don't give it the justice of how much trading sideways. Like when you go into the lower time frames,
Mm.
these are like extended. Both like these are the bear markets. And yeah, I mean, how many candles do we have here before reversal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, maybe 14, right? With this little doji candle for the reversal.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're out there, right? 14. So how many more red candles do we got until a doji shows up and signals a reversal? And shoot, this is looking very bullish to me. When because I do trading, so I look at the market cipher for a lot of indicators, and I usually tend to look at the higher time frames. I never look at the monthly because I don't trade in that huge of a leap. Like where I'm like, all right, it's time to make that one trade of the year. Um, and I mean, it feels about there. Like this is the monthly. It takes a long time for these waves to develop in this time frame. And whenever you get that clap in, is when you get the green dot and it signals a reversal. Same thing over here. And we don't look. It's been the last time we got that actually. was in April of 2019.
Wow.
2019 was the last time we got a wave with the green dot, and this one's a fatter wave. And I mean, it's about there. Like the V1's ready to cross over the neutral zone. That blue wave is cracked. That light blue's crashing into that blue. Um, like it's only a matter of time before we print that green dot, and we'll see what happens. The last time before that was October 15th. So that was what, 4 years? Oh, what like perfect time with the what do you call it? The Bitcoin halving.
Yeah. Well, if you look at it as a pattern, it kind of is repeating. It's just repeating old history, isn't it?
Yep.
So
Always how it is. So you just got to be patient. Don't let the market consume you emotionally because it is a psychological game in the beginning phase. A lot of people don't like seeing their money value go down, but
as I
you
find out
gotta
about time.
understand. Yeah, like the thing I try to like help a lot of people understand because that's one of the things they don't like about investing. Like, well, why would I put money in and then watch it go down in value? To them, they think that because the value of the coin is going down, that they're actually losing coin. And that's one of the things that I try to bridge the gap on because if you have one Bitcoin, you will still have one Bitcoin. The price can go down to from 100K to 50K, but you still have one Bitcoin. Nothing can take away your one Bitcoin, and that's the difference, right? It's no longer um, your money's no longer tied up into an asset that can get printed infinite times over versus one asset that is a fixed supply. Like you have one out of the 21 million. Like there's gonna get a point where you're gonna wish you had one Bitcoin. You're gonna be one of those top percenters if you have a Bitcoin, even just one.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. So that's a little bit of a brief on BTC. Um, so we'll see. We'll see where this rally does take us. Should we move on to the next one?
Yeah.
See what the B&B is telling us, and there's a lot of things being built on B&B. Sidekick's on B&B, so we're gonna
Another
take
one.
a little chart. B&B is one of my favorite ones too. Just based on the factor that it's like a baby ETH to me, and I love ETH. So any blockchain that has like use case, I'm all in. It's no longer about just trying to make money. It's like there's an instrument that's being used, and you can just invest in the underlying asset and leave it at that.
Mm.
So let's see. Yeah, man, we've been trading salaries for so long. B&B's been trading nice though. It's been the one, and I think it's because the people who are actually using it understand the technology. And there's a lot of volume that's being traded within the blockchain that like people just don't see unless you're in that ecosystem. All right, so let's see. So once again, we're kind of testing that overhead resistance that we've been trying to get to for weeks. It seems like across the board. BNB has been better against Bitcoin. I've seen Bitcoin dropping and BNB pumping, and the correlation hasn't been as heavy. Like if it drops, it doesn't drop as heavy as Bitcoin has dropped, and it kind of tends to stay in its little tight range. Um, it seems for this rally too, what is this like? 230 is about what a BNB's worth to the market, with all the dApps that are built inside of it. So it's going to be tough to actually break that from the actual users versus the people that are just trading it. Um, so same picture across the board where we got rejected last time from this. It usually tries to do a two tap when it gets rejected. It'll get rejected, get swung down, and it'll try to rally up. Usually it just prints a lower high, and that's like a reversal trend.
Yeah.
Um, when we did try to retest it, and this was across the board, this wasn't just BNB. I was looking at the charts yesterday, and it was a repeating pattern across the board. We we tried to break that support across the board. It tried hard, and there was one giant like candle with a wick, one that followed, and then the reversal, and it each one, it made it to where I think even yeah, so like, it made it to where it traded in a new what do you call it? Like a new price instead of what we were following before, and we're gonna try to retest this again. So in my opinion, we're gonna do this. We're gonna stay in this area as the bottom. I'm not gonna complete that. The news. But so what I'm looking at right here, if I'm trading BNB or looking for the price, we have the overall top. Um, I tend to keep it closer to the bodies because the wicks are just wicks. There's a lot of scam wicks on exchanges, so I don't tend to want to trade them or use them into them. A lot of people want to because I mean it makes the chart look prettier. But if you want to be more accurate, follow the bodies. Um, so after it rallied up, this was around like 3 a.m. my time. I was watching it live. Yeah, see, like 3, I think that's 3 there, 4. This happened across the board on all the charts. And what it did is it brought it up to a new sideways pattern. So what it's going to try to do is keep retesting this 240, try to break out into the 247. Ultimately, if it does and doesn't get rejected, and also keep in mind the stock market's open tomorrow, so this a lot of times crypto moves before the stock market, and I think something might happen tomorrow in the stock market if this all rallies up. So we are literally retesting a resistance that we've been trying to break out for since December, since we broke out of the previous one. So this is really important. Uh, if it does break out successfully, we should see a candle that retests that wick up there, which will be 254. You might get another retest of the resistance, flipping it to support, and then from there we'll get this picture, like this, this little swing up sideways at this end to try to get us back into this 290 zone. Because
Mm.
usually, if you get a straight up pump to that, like this happened, like it's just a straight up, it gets followed by this. It was like bots or so, something brought it up. I mean, that was a good volume candle, so something brought it up, but it just wasn't enough, and
Isn't that
it
when
killed it.
isn't
Yeah.
that after the BNB hack?
Oh, was it
I think it looks kind of looks like it. How long ago was
November
that?
22? That was November
Yeah, no, that isn't
28th.
that'd be around about the time BNB got hacked and they put the liquidity back in there. I can't remember what they did.
That could be it. So yeah, so there you go. You get a discount BNB then, because we all know where it should be. Um, and then I'm gonna do a quick run on MATIC as well because I'm pretty sure. Oh, MATIC is it's the same thing, like same trading the sideways thing. 3 a.m. happened and boom, we got a pump. So MATIC is moving better than Bitcoin, better than BNB currently because it actually broke out of this. So I was saying across the board we got that one big leap went sideways. This
Yeah.
is trying to break out of this new sideways, and if this in theory plays out, we could be looking like an 80-cent Matic here in short term. One thing I do not like about everything across the board is we are so overbought. Like we need to cool down. We need to be down here. That's what makes it go up or like more naturally and with the market. Because when you have all the indicators trading against you, there's bots as well that try to push stuff down. Uh, and I'm sure but Matic's looking good. We've talked about a lot of the partnerships that are building on Matic, and Sign, one of our partners, are doing it. So that's why we cover Matic. It's not just a coin that we just wanted to do. And thanks to Sign, actually, it brought it to my attention because I was sleeping on Matic. I didn't know people were building like that, and
Yeah.
Sign was the first one I got into. So
Well,
pretty exciting.
we can go through some of the news in a bit, can't we? We'll go through Matic a little bit
Yeah,
more, and then yeah, we'll go back through, do Bitcoin, BNB, and Matic on the news, see what's up, see what the updates are, and
yeah, I'm with that because I noticed something. I think this is new. I've never seen it before, but these little things give you little news updates. So yeah, I like the idea. We'll go back through after the charting and just kind of click on those and see what the news are for each chain because it's not like particular just for Bitcoin. It's across the block. So I like that trading view, incorporated that. Um, Yeah, guys, I don't give financial advice, and this is not financial advice, but check out Matic for real because it is printing something pretty in my eyes, and it's doing it organically. It's not like just hoping that the price goes up because it's just a crypto asset. People are building behind it. And most of the coins right now, they're retesting and trying to get back up to their previous trading zone. That's BNB, same thing with Bitcoin, trying to get back up to its previous trading zone. Matic not only took the dump, just like everybody, boom, 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 it didn't even get that hard of a rejection. It didn't get that big. And look at the volume. It started coming in. Uh, the other ones after the big one candle, the volume started to drop off. But that candle is there across the board. Like something's happening. That's why it's showing that. But with this breakout and this right here, it's right back into its trading zone of right here. And once it goes this, it might even surpass that because the difference is from this formation is this history right here. That fact that we traded at this price range from what day is this? December 22nd to about the 30th. Oh, no, that wasn't 22nd. 28th. So about 2 days of trading zone right here. So they can use that to back up the support and can easily get back, to this range. It's a steal. Under $1, it's a steal for me, especially with it being built. So
All right, okay.
that's
Well,
Matic.
surprise challenge, mate. What at the top of the bear market? What do you reckon BTC, BNB, and MATIC will be worth?
At the
Top of the bull
top.
market, sorry.
Um, so let me start with Bitcoin.
I'm gonna put your predictions in the description.
I love it. We'll remember it. We'll go back on it. Um, so I I honestly generally thought that we were going to hit 100K the last rally. I think a lot of people did, and that's probably why it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So I do believe that we're going to hit that minimum. That's going to be like our bottom. I want to say, let me try to keep it conservative, 150K for the next rally.
150K.
So you heard it here first, chat, 150K. Not financial advice, but this is what I'm thinking.
All right. We got them
All right,
BNB.
let's go to BNB. I think BNB top was 500 last time.
No, I think it's six, wasn't it 600 and something?
It was probably some crazy. BNB is a hard one to because I think it's super undervalued. Maybe yeah, because I'm thinking about it compared to Ethereum. I also think Ethereum's super undervalued. Um,
See,
so what are you thinking?
with BNB, I think it's good, but like you're saying, it could be taken over by Matic.
Yes,
So
I think
it
that's
might you
I
might
think that
have less people getting involved with the BNB chain or smart chain, sorry. So yeah, I don't know.
yeah, I'm curious to see about that. I'm
Matic could
curious.
stop the price of BNB, I reckon.
What do you think then? You think they're gonna overtake the volume
Yeah,
of what has been built on?
I think Matic could could be the best blockchain in the next
Ooh,
coming years. Only because I've seen some news as well about, sort of like user activities and volume and stuff like that, and Matic is taking over BNB at the moment.
yeah, no, I that's why I had to get it because I remember before BNB became like smart chain, um, usability, it was trading at like $5 for a long time. And then the moment it, added that function, it went to $20 and it never really went back to that. And so when it was trading at 600, $700, like I honestly believe that's a fair price for it. Matic or not Matic, BNB, the next run, 1,000, no problem. That's how I see it. I still think it's undervalued. I personally think Ethereum should be at like 5 to 10K. 10K is more reasonable for me, but that could happen like later on. That way, BNB and MATIC can be in like the 800 to 1,000 because again, these are blockchains that are using the technology and not using the terms for like a speculative asset and like for just straight to get people who love to gamble. Like they're actually people building it because they see the technology and they understand it. And yeah, a lot of
Mm.
people are sleeping on Matic. So Matic
So
and I
what do
think
you reckon for B&B? You reckon 1,000?
a thousand, yeah, I think 1,000. 1,500 might be like the top,
Ooh, okay,
but
1.5. Yeah, okay.
yeah. So for Matic, it ran up to like $3, I believe, and that was without utility. No one was building, no one had partnership. This was just a FOMO rally.
Didn't,
So this is what excites me about this project even more is because of the fact that we're now trading in a bear market, but there's been so many people still building like under it. And these things like get left unnoticed because a lot of people aren't looking into the people building using the technology. They only understand it as like an instrument for money, like the stocks and stuff like that. So it's like I was having a conversation with one of my best friends where he was telling me how he thinks like the NFT thing is dead, right? And he's like, yeah, I keep hearing articles, and I'm like, yeah, what you keep hearing about is like images, like JPEGs. I was like, that's been dead. I was like, that's been used for the hype. The people who actually see the technology of NFT are building stuff with it, like what we do with JumpStart. Is they're using the technology to actually help, uh, like bridge the gap from the people that are stuck on Web 2 into Web 3, and they're using the technology to do it. They're not using the like speculation. Like, it's we don't want people to FOMO into our project because it's a crypto project. You need to see what we're doing, the products, and that should help you invest. That's what makes it easy for me to get into projects and invest in blockchains. It's like, what are they doing with the technology? Are they doing what everyone else is doing, copy and pasting? All right, well then, I'm not interested in the clone. I'm interested in like innovation, one of its kind. Like when Uniswap came out. Like, do you remember when Uniswap came out and
yeah.
what it was like before Uniswap?
Hmm.
Like, I love DeFi, and it's like teams like that, projects like that, that keep using the technology to innovate is what keeps me hype about this type of stuff.
I also remember the tokens they gave out for free, the uni
Oh
tokens.
man,
That was
yes, I got
nice.
lucky. I don't even know how I used Uniswap, but they gave out like 400 Uniswap tokens, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. I had two
Yeah.
accounts of that.
Oh my goodness.
So
At the bull market, that was worth 17K. I remember.
yeah, yeah.
I was like,
I just sold things that I sold it straight away. I got like I think I got like 3,000 for each one. So, but just for free, it's like that's crazy.
yeah. No, I held on to it because again, I'm a sucker for the technology. And when I was like, wait a second, these guys just came out with this and they have a coin, but and like at the end of the day, when you understand blockchain, there really doesn't need to be a coin behind it. Um, because a coin just makes it a little bit more difficult. Like if you have an actual working product, it's the code that matters. It's not the token. Like, you can have a successful blockchain without having a token, but it's just live in a different crypto space. But with NFTs, I think is helping bridge that gap.
100%, man.
So with Matic, man, I think it'll blow this off the chart. And
What you reckon, like 10?
I'm gonna say 10. Yep, I
I
think
thought
10.
you were gonna go 10.
Straight to 10, which is crazy. That's way up here. We haven't even, that's
Is it?
uncharted territory. That's like way up here. So
Ooh.
we'll leave this charted since this is going to be our Sidekick channel charting. And it's
I'm
like,
gonna put this as
it's lift.
the dad's predictions.
You got to put your predictions.
All right.
That's a what? Like 2,830%.
And I'm gonna say my Bitcoin. I'm gonna say 130. I reckon it'll top out at
130. Okay. Okay.
B&B. I reckon we're gonna see it top at 900.
Yeah, I like that. More conservative.
Just because I don't think I think most people are gonna go to Matic. I and $10. I'm gonna say $10 as well with the Matic, but just for the competition's sake, I'm going to say 11. But I don't know. I just think more people can go Matic. I think Bitcoin will do, sorry, BNB will do well. Um, I just can't see it doing as well as last time. Like, I don't think it's going to have that much hype around it. I think everyone's going to go to Matic. Matic are branching out with like Visa and stuff like that. And what was it you saying the other day? Starbucks taking it on and stuff like that. So
Yeah, the partnerships.
yeah,
Yeah, that's one thing you're right about, though.
I just
Um, yeah, that's one thing that I will say is a difference right now between Matic and B&B is that I can't really think of any big partnerships that are used to Binance. Um, and that will be a huge thing with crypto adoption. It's all about partnerships. You want to get the big names out here using your technology.
yeah, we just want to get oh, I think we've got Felly joining us. Hey, Felly.
What's up, Felly? How you doing? I'm great. Great. Glad to hear. How's your New Year's? I was good. Just sleeping most of the day, and we went to the beach actually. Oh man. Yep. So after spending a day at the beach, then you're pretty much tired. Yeah. No, I agree. I wish I was at the beach. That sounds nice. I don't think I've ever spent a New Year's at the beach. Yep. So what are you guys talking about? I mean, we were just actually kind of going over Matic and some price predictions. So while you're here, we actually love to get some price predictions from you so we can see who's going to get it close for the next rally. Um, so did you put them up, Crypto Buddy, somewhere?
Yeah,
Or was it already traffic?
so Dabs has gone with Bitcoin to hit 150, BNB to be 1K to 1.5K, and Matic to hit $10. I've gone with 130 Bitcoin, $900 BNB, and $11 Matic.
Yeah, $2 I think it's reasonable. I mean, and it becomes the layer for all of us and for people. Don't have to worry about money. Then push it beyond that. And I see that as the one of them.
Yeah, yeah. So
What's the thing with BTC? Price you predicting the giant will take us.
oh yeah,
I think it's having some mic issues. Because ultimately, I do believe, unfortunately, as much as I hate it, I think Bitcoin will always be the beginning rally. Sometimes, actually, last rally was Ethereum. Ethereum led the way. So maybe we might have some uppercuts. I still think Ethereum will flip Bitcoin one day.
mm,
Yeah, this is all the. I'm trying to find the one we had last time where it showed like the NFL partnership, Starbucks. Um, who else was using them? It's like I'll probably find it in a little bit. But yeah, Starbucks being one of the big ones is also one thing. All right, so we'll do a little rundown of whatever the bolt is showing across the board and finish off with TA.
yeah.
All right, let's go to Bitcoin. We'll do it nice and quickly because I think I saw something today about it. Uh, no, these are nothing too good. The biggest thing I saw was a core developer getting his wallet hacked for I think it was like 300 Bitcoin, which I think at the time was equivalent to like 2.2 mil or something like that. It's crazy. Like even the Bitcoin developers are getting their wallets hacked. So I guess I'll take the time to go over the importance of making sure you keep those private keys safe, whether it be on a cold wallet. I have it written down. Um, I've heard Vitalik say that what he does is he picks 12 people he can trust and gives them each one word, and then that way, like, yeah, it's a little extreme. I mean, it sounds smart. I would definitely do it. It just seems like a lot of work when things hit the fan to try to get those 12 people. But that's the power of blockchain. So please protect those keys because the bigger guys, they can help. They can get help, unfortunately. I saw that like Binance said that if they're going to start monitoring the wallets and if they see any of the Bitcoin being put into Binance, that they're going to freeze it. So that's another thing that I love about the technology that kind of people rag about crypto. It's like, oh, there's a lot of like money laundering and this, that, the other. But the truth about it is, it's like there's a crumb that's being dropped. It's everything's traced, like it's on the blockchain. You can't delete it, you can't erase it. There's only ever 21 million Bitcoins. So if they're minted, you can see where they go. And a lot of criminals make the error to try to steal Bitcoin, even though it's like, you can just see everything, especially when you try to get it for fiat. A lot of the exchanges that have these requirements need to have UKYC, which that means know your customer. So they need to have a social where you live, basically documentation to prove that you are an actual person, actual citizen, and are abiding by the laws and regulations that are put forward. And a lot of people send the money there trying to get it out, and that's where they get busted. So we'll see where this leads to. So what B&B's got. I think just a bunch of price predictions, which we kind of gave ours. You see anything happening on Binance that you saw or on Bitcoin?
No, not really. I'm looking at MATIC at the moment. There you go, just like we were saying. Polygon MATIC squashes new milestone in user activity in 2022. Well, it's 2022 closes.
Yeah, oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, milestone. Yeah, that's huge. And I mean, I'm already buying some more MATIC. I bought some this morning, and I'm gonna continue to keep buying it under $1. So I'll buy it under $3, like for the discount.
It's a discount all the way up to $8.
Yep. All right, bro. Let's wrap up the TA. We actually talked a bunch about that. That was fun.
Yeah.
I love talking about the market.
Maybe we'll bring the news articles into this a little bit more. It's kind of good to just keep an eye on that. But yeah, don't know where we're going now then. We heading over to Sidekick, I see.
Yeah, we're gonna hit Sidekick. For the people that are watching, this isn't scripted, so don't think that we've already, we know what we're gonna go over, but the conversations we're having were on the fly. So if it ever feels that it seems scripted, it's definitely not. We love what we do. We're taking this time to chill and kind of not think about it as a work, type of thing, because sometimes when you have your mindset with that, it's not as fun to talk about it. Luckily, we're in crypto, so we love what we do. So let's see. I actually no. I have something planned for this.
1 second. I think you're being challenged here, mate.
He's challenging. Oh, I see.
I can see Wabbit challenging you in the corner.
Where's the chat? How come I don't?
Oh, so you can see it on screen. You can see it on YouTube. I think he's posting on. He said Bitcoin at 8K, BNB 180, MATIC 8 before 1.
Get those
8 before 1st of June.
Yeah, let's write that down. You can be part of the prediction. You're part of the episode, so let's throw it in.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see when the season comes.
So he's saying 8K. He's saying before 1st of June, right? BNB 180.
He's putting it by dates.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't put dates.
So he's saying to us, pretty much don't do anything until June, and that's where we buy.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
Basically, we just don't trade at all. We just buy everything in June.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do sometimes.
Mate, if it went down to 180 BNB, I would buy so much.
Yeah, no, I think a lot of people would, just because it's always a discount. If people understand what's going on. So for me, it doesn't look like it was running on the YouTube channel, so I can't see the comments
Ah, one sec. There you
unless
go.
it's wrong on my half.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's a problem with the screen. Yeah, just getting sorting out all these little bits.
Yeah. Well, luckily, still being ran on the Twitch. So, is there anything on the chat we might have missed? Because yeah, I haven't even looked at it.
Oh, on the
That's
chat.
my bad. I'm gonna get better about that. Yeah, looking at the chat because we're gonna have to be able to multitask to make sure that we're getting the content, but also
Yeah,
talking to the people that are watching us.
yeah, I have my reasons.
I see NVRs up there. Does that say still would rather buy the NFTs instead of the coin? Yeah, I mean, you can go both way about it. Um, One of the things I like about the NFT is that you get to eliminate the whole pricing aspect of it. That I think a lot of people get psyched about seeing their value go up and down, even when it goes up. That happy emotion, like you can't get too used to that because sometimes you may make the wrong decision under your emotions. Um, so in this particular one, I might have to agree with you. Usually, I would buy, like for example, everyone's building on MATIC. I'll just buy some MATIC because I'm buying the underlying asset. So I'll do both though. So I do like that. Um, what else is up there? I can't see anymore.
I think that's about it, really.
Yeah. All right. So what I kind of put aside today for us to make sure we can hit this for new people that are either looking at this for the first time, even to kind of do like little tutorials. I'm going to go over on how to buy some Sidekick. We're going to stake the Sidekick, and then we're going to go over to our JumpStart campaign, and then also buy some NFTs. So we're going to, I think, yeah, so everything's being recorded. That way we can go back on it, and anybody who's watching it can just keep on watching it over if you need to. I'm going to try to make this as easy as possible.
Yep.
Um,
Should we literally just do a quick 20-second break and then we'll get into this?
yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, okay. Just 20-second break and then yeah, and then we'll get in.
All right,
One sec.
let's see.
Screen just I'll just start this again. Okay.
What's going on?
Just gonna start this chat again.
Okay.
Okay, one second.
appreciated. We're gonna try to do this more videos like this, like tutorial videos, naturally on our social hours, so we can just kind of get it while we're here. So I'm gonna go over a little bit. I think what I said, like 3 different things today.
Yeah, something like
Um,
that.
so, and I loaded the wallet up last night to get this set up. So I'm gonna start by going to Sidekick.Finance, and I'm gonna show you how to buy some Sidekick. So I always go here to make it easy. Oh, it didn't do it for me again. Let's see. Boom. Understand. Oh, shit. I think this is loaded. Let's check out what we got to work with. So BUSD. I'm goofy. All right, so $50 of some Sidekick. So this is the first time you're doing this. You're going to have to enable, and for all that, you're going to have some fees. Try to just go over this part.
We need to get some background music going, I think.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I like that. Will I be able to hear it too, or just the viewers?
Nah, I think everyone would be.
Okay, but yeah, I just realized I was watching over one of my gaming streams and they cut out the audio because I had some music running in the background.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I was like, great. What did we say the percentage was yesterday? Is it
To buy, yeah, you've got to
10%?
set it as 6, but it's a 5% buy tax.
5%? I think I maybe try this.
Nice.
Um, Give me some nice. See, if fees are cheap. Like this is what you want to see when you're interacting with a blockchain. When even 42 cents is pushing it, in my opinion, but it's a lot cheaper. Um, I
Yeah.
want to see like Satoshi's like 0.00000000.
Yeah. Like,
Like,
I barely use the ETH blockchain just because of the gas fees.
wow, same. I just used it like not too long ago to help like a project that I saw. I really like it, so it was the first ETH project I got into. All right, so boom, we got my sidekick. So once you buy your sidekick, now I'm going to show you how to stake your sidekick. Now the staking portion of it is you can have it unstaked and you're just exposed to the price appreciation. So if it goes up or goes down, that's all you're exposed to. However, if you stake it, you get to get part of the revenue that gets generated from all of the sidekick. So only staked sidekick is the ones that get the revenue back. Since it's been out, I think people have 27% out more. You see, when it first started, it was a 1.0 to 1.0 ratio. Now it's gone up through its transaction. Um, so I'm gonna hit max, but I'm gonna take off these numbers. Sometimes I think it's just the blockchain. When you first come on here, you're not gonna be able to stake right away. That's why I say it's important to have a little bit extra gas to like BNB to pay for the gases. Luckily, they're not too bad. They're reasonable. So you got to approve the contract, approve the function. Boom, 8 cents. See, boom. Look how fast. We get to do this live, so you get to see how fast the BNB blockchain is, how cheap it is. All right, let me hit the refresh. Or is it a double?
It should be done. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so now it's approved. So now I can stake it. One thing I want to make it clear because a lot of people get thrown off by the number. You think you're getting less. You'll forever be able, whatever you put in is what you get out. It's just the ratio conversion. So over time, if once you stake, you'll see, we'll do it live. We'll show the wallet. You see how much I'm putting in right now. So you see how much I'm getting. maybe by the next time you'll see this ratio go up. And so
Well,
we got that up.
if
Good.
if you're putting in 2,145 now, in a week's time you'll be getting less XSK. So if you did the same amount next week, you might only get 1,680 because it constantly changes, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's hit that stake. So now this is how you earn revenue. This is one of the ways we've made it to where you can. There's multiple ways now, so it makes me happy. That's why it's like for me, it's a no-brainer to be here with this project.
Yeah.
It's we're it's a lot different when you have a smaller team and everyone's working like hard. And I know that's one thing the Sidekick community may not see or know, but there's been a lot of marketing done. A lot of money has been spent for marketing, and this is just us organically doing it. This isn't part of that. And I'm sure you guys have seen some of the marketing we've done. We have a partnership with Lunar, and it's been for me, it's been awesome to kind of get the professional side of marketing versus us just doing the organic marketing to our community.
Trying to get new investors in, and
Hmm.
we've been hitting Twitter really hard, um, Instagram, loads of things.
It's been working.
Yeah,
It's
we're
been working. I
trying
can
to
see
build
it.
up the YouTube. So if you're listening, make sure you like it, subscribe, share the videos, and build up the Sidekick YouTube.
I think I'm getting a high gas fee on this.
You got enough B&B?
What? Yeah, I should, but you see how like the gas on this one's showing.
Oh, it's because no, you need to go to X Sidekick Vault. Click
Just
on that.
no, no, that's the unstake.
Yeah, and then if you click,
I need to stake.
you've staked it.
Oh, it's already staked.
It's already staked. There you go. If you click
Oh,
max
I'm
there,
goofing.
it's that
Look at
easy,
myself.
guys. It's that
Yeah, look
easy.
at that. It's that fast. I didn't even realize I did it. But yeah, look at the ratio. So like, although it shows less in this, you still have the equivalent. So
Yeah, and
now we're staked.
if have you got enough to hit that? This will be a good demo. If you click that pay fees and then quickly go to the X Sidekick Vault, they will see the amount that it goes up by. So you should see it increase. So 2145.
Yeah, be able to pay that fee. Put some
See.
B&B to this.
So it won't be loads. It'll be, just a little bit, but imagine if you had like thousands of dollars in it or whatever.
Boom.
There you go. Just a little bit.
Look,
So
I already have more. Yeah, love it. All right, so showed you how to buy some sidekick. I showed you how to stake. Should I show them how to unstake and I should just stake back, or you think that's too much right now?
now I think they've got it pretty much just
Yeah,
X Sidekick Vault, you hit max and just click on stake. Same process in reserve. That's one button. If they can't find
boom.
the unstake button.
So we should put that somewhere. We should document it to see how much our sidekick channel grows with over time.
Ooh, okay. Okay. What we got? 1686.
All right. How much time? What are we running at right now? A little bit over an hour, so
Yeah, we're just
we're
chilling.
about getting to that. That's chilling, chill sets.
Yeah.
Now get to go into my favorite, JumpStart.
Ooh.
Check out the campaigns.
I think most people have been drinking over New Year's. I haven't seen too much activity in the telegrams.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, even this week's been rough for me. I've been still trying to recover.
Okay, Destiny World's gone up a little bit.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm loving it. I'm about to try to get into sign complete.
Ooh,
Gonna show you how.
is it loaded? Yo, Dabs, you there?
Oh, there we go.
There,
Yeah,
he's
I was
back.
connected for a second. Huh. Who's trying to DDoS me? Come on, social hour. All right, so I'm just gonna restart in case anything goes. So I'm gonna prove the minting real quick, just like you saw. Whenever you're using the contract for the first time, you're gonna hit a lot of approved mintings, whether it's you staking, you just have to approve and unlock it. All right, so once we approve the minting, we're gonna mint one NFT.
Oh, you're gonna try and work shows up on it.
50 BUSD. Oh, like the percentage of the
OpenSea.
oh, that's true. I can't. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Confirm that. Boom. Boom. Completed. So, and now we now have one of the Psychic Hero. Like to get one of these on stream, see what I can do about that one. Yeah, so you see, guys, it's super simple. It's just a bunch of clicks here, clicks there. And the best thing is getting to know someone who's already in the crypto space so they can help you. And I mean, I always advise going on YouTube. That's how I learned a lot of how to use blockchain. But knowing people in the in the space helps a lot. So they can help direct you towards better, whether it be better crypto habits or stuff like that. Because I'm telling you, there's a lot of things that are new in the sector that you're going to learn a lot about yourself if you become an investor, whether it be with Sidekick or anything that you're putting your money into. You
Yeah.
mentioned so.
I use YouTube all the time to learn new things.
Yeah, I remember before I was in the crypto space, I'd get home from work and just like for 6 hours straight, every single day, I'd watch every single YouTube video. I'd be like, what is blockchain? What do you, because I didn't know the term. I just kept hearing it. I was like, wallets, private keys. And I was like, all right, I need to, figure this out. And every single day I would just focus on one thing. And then once I started to understand it, eventually trading became in the picture. And then, yeah, I mean, that's what I love about crypto. It's literally a space for everybody, whether you're a trader, a developer, an investor, a builder, a problem solver. Like, you got it all right here. All right. So now we're also going to go and buy an NFT from the Destiny world. Ooh. That's right. We're going to just to
Live
do a
Destiny
fast.
World NFT.
Yeah, I'm going to try to buy one.
Oh, damn. Frozen again, bro. Still there? Yo,
There we
Dabs.
go. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what's going on. It's like I'm getting like spurts of disconnections,
Oof.
but it's only happened like right now. So I'm glad it hasn't been the call show.
So go on. What Destiny World NFT you getting?
I'm gonna do the starter one.
Oof.
Um, what I love about this, like for anybody who's new or is trying to get into crypto or is through my social, is $50. $50. You just spend that on Christmas. You just spend that on Cyber Monday. I'm sure you spend that eating last week. Um, so you have $50. This $50 can get you an NFT and you get a percentage back on, like you see on theirs, the way it's set up. So each project has their own tier. I'm going to see if I can go show them the signed one. So again, because this is my first time interacting with this one, I have to do the minting.
Yeah.
It
Always
is
free.
sent. Look how fast. And then once that, and then you say,
Morning, Roller.
roller, roller, big roller.
He's in
Good
the chat.
morning. Oh, he's in the chat.
He's in the
Appreciate the
chat.
support, brother. It's early for you. My boy's been getting up early. That's how you start in the new year. All right, so now got that, and I'm gonna
It's
hit
probably
my
just
mint.
waking up from New Year's. That
Sure,
party
for
must have
those
been
that
mental.
don't know, Roller lives in the future, so we need to get some price predictions from him.
Actually, whilst he's here, let's get his prediction, shall
Right? Yeah.
we? Roll
Let's
up,
try to get the whole Sidekick crew.
roll up. We want price predictions for Bitcoin, BNB, and MATIC at the top of the bull run. That's true. I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat so you can see.
All right. So there you go, guys. Showed you how to buy some Sidekick, how to stake some Sidekick, how to buy the NFTs, and I'm going to show you where you can see your NFTs. And if you want to sell it on, yeah, I think OpenSea is the biggest NFT market space right now.
Yep.
Yeah. So I've never actually done it. So I'm going to do a live with you guys just to show you. So I'm assuming you just hit your wallet and then you connect it right here. Which one was it? You know what? You know what I love about this address and the reason why I'm using it? It says Dab right here. I was like, thank you, blockchain. I couldn't believe it. Accept and sign. I trust you, OpenSea, even though I know you're iffy. I think they had that, like, what was it, like an exploit or something like that? So don't get caught slipping, OpenSea, before a competitor takes you out. See what we got. All right, so how do I look at my NFTs? Let's see. Let's find out. My collection. I think I just saw it. Over here. Am I wrong? Oh no. Where would it be, Crypto Buddy?
Oh, go to your profile at the top. Profile. Little shot there. There you go. There's one.
Where's my other one?
Did you mint it or did you just approve it?
I minted it. Or I guess I can check. That's the thing about the blockchain is you don't need to guess. If the money's there in my wallet, I didn't mint. Yeah, I think I minted. It's like it's not there. Mint, yeah, there's a mint right here.
There you go. Little refresh.
Let me try the F5 refresh. No, it's not showing up yet. It's weird. I'll have to look into that.
Might take a
However,
minute. Might take a
Psychic
minute.
Hero, check out this NFT. So we tackled it all, right? There's people that love the visuals. Boom, graphics right there. Good production, not some JPEG that's just still. And things I love about these type of NFTs is these properties, unlike the other properties that you get. So now we have some revenue.
Ooh.
And what I could do once the campaign's over, you will only be able to buy it from secondhand sellers. So get yours while you can. I hope this tutorial helped you out. Shoot, I'll buy some. I think next time maybe I could do another, like a giveaway for one of them, for like a new viewer or something like that. But yeah, here it is. So we showed you a lot today. And let's see. I think that basically put an end to the episode. I think we've done a lot. We've talked about the market. We showed them how to buy some Sidekick, how to stake it, how to buy an NFT, also how to look at your NFT. And if I want to sell it, I could sell it. I'm trying to buy it for 5 BNB. You feel me?
Oof.
You could sell it for whatever you want. It doesn't mean you have to have a bidder. It doesn't just. But these can be worth a lot of money in the future. Like a lot of the times, people don't understand the utility of the NFTs until they're out. But then they're forced to buy it at whatever the market says they're worth.
Yeah, that's the thing though, isn't it? So once people learn more about JumpStart and stuff like that, and Psychic Project and Signed and Destiny World and whoever else joins us in the future, it just adds more value to the NFTs. And people that get into JumpStart now are getting in early.
There we go.
It's back.
I'm back. Yeah, nah. They're trying. They're trying. The forces are trying, but you can't get me. We got the message out. Get some sidekick. We're here to show you how. Hope you guys appreciated the chill sesh.
In the description below, there'll also be a GoFundMe for Dad to get better internet connection.
Yeah, please. I'm gonna start a crowdfund, and I'm gonna make some NFTs, support the kid, and we're gonna get you some quality stuff.
Nice. Well, yeah. If you want, we'll end it there, and what are we gonna do? Another couple of days, and we'll come back.
Yep. I
Sweet.
think only 14 minutes over. You know, we had some technical delays, so I think
Yeah.
we did it. Did a perfect job.
Yep. Bloody Google Meets.
Hope you guys like the interface. Crypto Buddy smashed it on that. Worked a
Thank you.
lot. He worked hard on it.
I need to sort out some of the stretching though. It looks like
Yeah,
some of the chat's a little bit stretched. I'll sort it out for next one.
yeah. See, it's all new though, but I mean, you killed it. You know, like this is episode 2. Episode 3. Let's see what we got. Make sure you guys hit the follow on my Twitch stream. I'm gonna do a little bit more gaming, and it's more of a social thing where I'm trying to just build it up and maybe do some sidekick giveaways for the people that like to see the whole gaming aspect of it. Uh, and I'm good, so luckily you get to watch some good gameplay.
Ooh.
So we'll do that.
Or see him get killed a lot.
It's true. I play some crazy maps and I've died a lot sometimes.
All right. Cool. Well, let's end it there then, man.
Yeah. Cheers, everyone. Thank you
Talk
for
to you
tuning
later.
in. Episode 2, Finito.
It's out. Like, follow, and subscribe.
That's right. Forgot.
Right.